Welcome back to this week's edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez. Let's dive right into our player profile of the week. Meet Amir Rudon, an ambitious young boxer from Belize City. He has an incredible story and is eager to become the world's best fighter. We caught up with him on Saturday. Watch out, world! 21-year-old professional boxer from Belize City, Amir Rudon, has his eyes set on becoming a world champion. He fell in love with the sport at the age of 12 when he took up boxing as a hobby.
My goal is, of course, to become world champion one day and definitely show others that having a dream can be fulfilled even if you're from a third world country.
And to make his dreams a reality, Rudon takes his training seriously.
From my amateur record, I was 6-0 and I've turned professional in 2018, I believe, and I'm currently 4-0. I recently had a fight in August against a Mexican from Veracruz and I won as well.
So you remain undefeated?
Yes, up until this point I am, and that's the hope, to keep on winning and keep on getting better as well.
The aspiring world champion's greatest obstacle has been a lack of sponsorship. Yet and still, his undefeated spirit will not allow him to quit on his dream. Earlier this year, Rudon and his personal trainer and best friend, Kobe Mayen, paid out of pocket for tickets to Las Vegas, the world capital of boxing. There, the young pro boxer gained experience and knowledge that he otherwise would not receive at home.
For him as a fighter, he was able to see the level of competition and fighters out there, was able to see the level of coaches, because that's the more like assistant coaches and trainers, because that's the more level I take up on this side, and I was able to take some things back from that experience. It was a great experience.
The benefits of training outside of Belize, I would say definitely is the development outside of the country and the amount of people involved in the sport of boxing in another country. For example, sparring partners. In Belize, currently I only have about 1 or 2 sparring partners that I spar with on a daily basis. But internationally, there is more variety of boxers, different styles, different people that you can learn from. Definitely, I plan to go probably back to Las Vegas and continue to develop and stay there for a longer time, and to take my boxing game to the next level, to become more recognized and gain more experience, more fights, and start to go up in the rankings in boxing and be ranked for a world title and win the belt.
I never really saw like athletes, just personally I haven't seen it locally in front of my face in the flesh, for someone to be so dedicated. I've seen him run on days when it's raining, get up when he's sick and still train to the hardest, push his body to the limit and still come back the next day after that.
Rudon and those in his corner firmly believe that all the dedication and drive invested will earn him a world championship title, not only for himself, but also for his homeland, Belize.
I'm 21 years old as of now, but I do see myself becoming a world champion before the age of 30. I'm trying to set that limit.
There's no doubt in my mind about it. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes I tell them it's like it already happens. It's just for us to experience it.
The Inter-Office Basketball League 2022 season is down to the last 4 teams. In Game 1 on Friday night, Tough Enough went up against the Belize Water Service Limited. Game 1's story was written entirely by the Tough Enough boys. Number 22, Ian Rene, came out of the gate raging, dropping the first 8 points for his team. At the end of the first half, Tough Enough kept BWS at bay, allowing them to score only 8 points. Now, BWS played a much better third, adding 19 points to their score. A last-ditch effort in the fourth was, however, not enough to catch up to Tough Enough. Number 7, Jamal Kelly stepped up big time for his team. He ended the game with 19 points, showing off why he is a force to be reckoned with. Here is what Kelly told us after the game.
Our mindset was defense from the get-go. And we know for the top scorers, and once we keep them on base, hey, that's it.
You basically sealed the deal with at least 3 back-to-back 3-pointers. I think that deflated them big time. What was going through your mind after that first 3-pointer? Did you realize that, man, I'm hot right now?
Exactly. Once you see the ball go up and they start hit, basket get bigger, so you just have to continue fire as a shooter.
Now you have 2 more matches potentially against this team. What are you guys looking to do the next match?
Most team when they're up to 1-0, they lackadaisic and don't really want that punch, but right now we're hungry. I we say that just doubles, that's it.
Tough Enough is now leading that best of 3 series. The Belize Coast Guard took on Central Health Customs in Game 2. They are also on top of their best of 3 series. Captain Brandon Flowers ended that one with 29 points. He carried his team to a nail-biting 65-62 finish, which now puts them in a good position to win that series. Game 2 will be played on Friday in 2 win-or-go-home matchups. Belize's U21 men's national volleyball team is currently in Managua, Nicaragua for the 19 Under-21 Men's Central America Volleyball Championship. It's not been an easy ride for Team Belize. They lost their first 4 matches to El Salvador, Panama, Guatemala, and Costa Rica. Team Belize, however, did get to experience sweet victory on Saturday when they went up against Honduras. They were victorious in the first 3 sets, officially breaking their 4-game losing streak. The U21 men's volleyball team has 1 final match to play tonight against the home team, Nicaragua. Guatemala is currently leading the tournament. Nicaragua is in 2nd place. Costa Rica has the 3rd spot. Belize is currently ranked at 6th place out of the 7 teams. A few days ago, Belize's coach Albert Humes had this to say about his team's performance.
We are here competing in Nicaragua to continue the success that we had with the U19 program. Right now, our expectation, we start off a little bit shaky, but I think we will pull it out on the end now. I think our team will do very well and is well prepared mentally for this tournament here in Nicaragua now. And we should be doing far better than what we did in the last tournament.
And that's what we have for you tonight. Echoing the words of veteran sportscaster James Adderley. Ja! Overall, until next time.